Jason Whitlock. And I got love for all these guys, except Jason Whitlock. Did I say that? I love sports, and I love the sports experts. But man, something's gotten out of control and this needs to stop. You got more of these sports experts talking more about each other than talking about the actual product.
Former ESPN and Fox Sports announcer Mike Hill is going to go after this guy.
They justify the LGBTQIA plus silent P minor attracted people lifestyle. And they shouldn't. It's an abomination. It's a poison. And it poisoned Jaden Ivey. And that's why ESPN afraid to even touch this topic, why they avoided this topic all yesterday and will continue to avoid this topic because they don't want to have a real conversation and talk about the real consequences of the lifestyle and the things that they are normalizing. They are grooming our kids and putting kids like Jaden Ivey at risk. But because it was Dawn Staley, and because she's a black lesbian, and because the media favors black, lesbian, woman king women, and because the media stuck its finger in the air and said, oh, we can support a black woman who's ascending and she's about to take out this evil old white man, Gino Auriemma, they completely tell this story out of context.
The Blaze's Jason Whitlock. For those unaware, the company he is with was founded by this guy.
This president, I think, has exposed himself as a guy over and over and over again who has a deep-seated hatred for white people or the white culture. I don't know what it is.
You can't say he doesn't like white people. David Axelrod's white. Rahm Emanuel's his chief of staff are white. I think 70% of the people that we see every day are white. Robert Gibbs is white.
I'm not saying that he doesn't like white people. I'm saying he has a problem. This guy is, I believe, a racist.
He just sees us as the oppressor nation. He just sees us as a nation who is and has oppressed the Native Americans and the Muslim communities around the world. And so he's not with the terrorists. I'm not saying that, but he is sympathetic to their cause.
I'm going to show you what ISIS has said to people in the United States. This is what you need to do. And whether the universities know it or not, they are working together hand in hand with ISIS. So when they sit down at your dinner table and they start talking about, the strife and all of the things that they're taking and they're fixing with Black Lives Matter and everything else, I want you to pull this out and say, this comes from ISIS.
Glenn Beck, thus they align politically. Back to Mike Hill.
D. Wade and Patrick Beverly got into it. Jason Whitlock two times. He had to throw his big two-piece biscuit and a gravy into the mix. Jason Whitlock. And I got love for all these guys, except Jason Whitlock. Did I say that? Jason Whitlock. But bruh, while I love a little debate and drama, this has gotten too far out of hand.
He makes his feelings known. Now, his entire video would center around media beefs.
I mean, just in the past month, Ryan Clark came after Cam. Acho went after Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes came back at Acho. Matt Barnes and Stephen A had a back and forth. Everybody coming after Stephen A is seen. All talented, accomplished, and accredited individuals who have built these huge money-making platforms in the world of sports. But when they gonna stop tearing down each other's empires? Like I said, I'm all for a little drama every now and then. Hell, I was part of a reality show. But it's kind of ironic that some of these same brothers who tried to discourage me from being a part of that drama are now creating their own ugly reality. And the only tea they seem to be spilling is toxicity. And they all got something in common.
And he would bring up this point. Funny, we don't see Pat McAfee beefing with Colin Cowherd or Tony Kornheiser going after Bill Simmons. So here's my plea, because I know, love, and respect each and every one of them with the exception of one. And you know who his big blank is. He would add, Why don't we start doing a better job of building each other up instead of trying to tear each other down? Or at least when you got a beef, man, reach out to one another privately. And for God's sake, like Chris Rock said, don't fight in front of white people, except Whitlock, because we all know that Whitlock is purposely doing it for a certain group of people. So forget about him. It's open season on his blank until he disappears, which we know that's damn near impossible. In his comments, former Whitlock co-host on Fox Sports 1, Marcellus Wiley, posted this.
A lot of times they want to say, well, the policies. I was like, yeah, he's canceling Black history, but he's inviting hundreds of Black people to the White House for Black History Month to celebrate it. So,
of President Donald Trump inviting him to an event at the White House.
Jay-Z is guilty of giving Kaepernick a pass the same way I was guilty of giving him a pass. I was conflicted. From day one, I was against him kneeling. Him kneeling at kickoff has nothing to do with our situation unless you translate that, materialize it, and monetize it. This is an identity issue. You know why the identity of this movement has been lost? Because the identity of those who are leading it has always been in question. Let's keep it 1,000 up here, because my past is hot. My past has expired for this. The past has expired. Kaepernick comes from a situation where he's never felt the full weight of these injustices. This is a mixed race guy who was raised by a white family from Wisconsin to Central California. But Nessa comes into play now. And we all know Nessa. Respect to her and her ethnicity, but it's not Black. Now Eric Reed is taking it and giving them cover. Eric Reed is taking Kenny Stills, another guy. Respect, guys. Another mixed race individual who's not felt the full weight of this. I get back to the identity of those who are leading it, which has always been in question. And now Jay-Z has answered that question. Let somebody who really knows what this is about handle this.
One of the greatest things I've ever heard.
Plus those remarks you just heard. Well, he tweeted below Hill's post writing, "Nah, big dog, it's happening for good reason. Athletes shouldn't be the only ones getting criticized when the critic is fraud." Hill replied, "I'm with you, but y'all going back and forth like Kendrick and Drake. You have great foundations and brands, but when you consistently feed your consumers blood, they're going to come to expect it. Just saying, be careful." So this is a critique that I do have of many within this fine industry, and it is very, very simple. If someone were to see a prominent figure go after them, what they would then do is make content out of it. And there are some on this network that have done it as well. There are plenty on other networks who do it. It is a way to content farm. It is a way to center oneself. And even if it was in the wrong, Rachel Nichols did state after the Maria Taylor fallout story that the first rule of journalism is not to make yourself the story. She did, in a way. And that, I think, is a lost art. I'm going to say something to try and fact check this person, or I don't like the way they're going about it. Oh, person goes after me? Well, I'm going to make a 20-minute video out of that one tweet, or I'm going to make a 30-minute video out of them because they put out a video, and then they're going to react to my video, then I'm going to react to them reacting to us reacting. I'm like, it's just the state of media. I'm not saying that it's right. But when I see someone like Stephen A. Smith pull this trick, oh, well, you know, I saw Michelle Beadle said this, even though she was right. I saw Michelle Beadle say this, so I'm going to speak on her name. But then when Jamil Hill and Kerry Champion come after me, I'm not going to mention their names, but I saw what they did and just know I'm coming. It's just so pathetic. So this is where we are, where a lot of the media people just like want to be stars. And it really does suck because it takes away a lot. And most importantly, it takes away from the viewer. We should be caring about what you guys want, and also providing you with the information that we put our entire livelihoods into. And this is just where we're at. It's a shame. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member. by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.